Ray-Ban, it should be live. We have Danny down in the background. We have one light with 0 people on. That's okay. We're here to break them in and break down those liberal or yes. It is a great conservative. I get struck for half life. Love it, the American flag. And I'm looking at this morning. Why don't liberals wear American flag? Are they not? What do you think?
I think they do. I think that might be a myth. I think they wear that flag.
Okay. But they assume because I have 2 rodeo hats that I am
No, but it's a rodeo hat.
that shows.
Yeah. Oh, you mean that they
Yeah. No, they think I'm conservative. No, they assume because I'm gay that I do, but I'm not.
just like they assume that I'm Jewish and they don't.
More Jews. Okay.
Sound like I'm in a hole.
Well, yes, let me know how I sound. We do.
Oh, yeah.
I might think on my blue.
Okay, so she's better at this. So this is
Hi guys, so I am Phil Cohen. I'm like to be. Come with me every day.
and here's just
My life is.
now we'll talk those things. That means that something.
Yes, this is my number.
Oh, you remember?
I do. I have 19 members. Danny's number.
Oh, I love that. Remember.
Yeah, shout out. But it's a labor of love. We do this because we love what we do, not work for money. We couldn't.
This is really great.
Oh, Sandy. Sandy, we got our test for today. Sorry.
It is blurry out. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to next week said.
Hear us okay.
Let's go. Let's break down. What do you think is the number one myth? Liberal has the same not have, but she's so fixed into Trump is not good that she can't get past it.
She's been brainwashed by the liberal media.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why anybody would trust those people about anything. And I've been a journalist for now almost 40 years.
As a journalist, you have to be biased. You can't take sides. But Unbiased, excuse me, yes.
So good.
Thank you, duh.
Yeah.
I'm still a little jet lagged. I'm feeling sea legs right now. Do you know what sea legs are?
Yes, you feel like you're bouncy wherever you go.
I am.
Yeah.
I've walked into doors.
Oh, man.
You're
doing
it's
it
just
too,
all.
Sandy. No.
But a huge, again, thank you to our friends at Ray-Ban Meta for these smart glasses that allow us
I'm
to go live.
obsessed with these, you guys. I need
There
to
is
get
a
the
link,
Metasmart
and you get a discount if you click on the link that's tagged in these products for my video, not my friend Jill, who's also live. Okay.
I need more followers for that.
Let's go and break down. Yes, follow her.
Saying.
Her link
I need
is
help.
it's below.
I can't do it without you guys.
Before we even show you the beach in front of us, we want to get to you and say, we want to talk about breaking down more of these myths.
Yes, break it down.
So my friend Debbie Kilday is brainwashed. Literally, she's so into conservative thinking, but yet she doesn't think
conservative thinking?
Yes, she thinks conservative, but she's a liberal.
Oh, okay.
So,
but because she hates Trump.
Yes. What would you? Well,
she's
actually,
not really a liberal. She just hates Trump.
She just hates Trump.
Because that's not a liberal. If you just hate Trump.
But she always votes liberal and says she's a liberal because she runs a poetry foundation.
Yeah. She runs a what foundation?
An international poetry foundation.
Oh, wow.
So,
I love poetry.
National beat poets, and she thinks everybody's liberal, so she doesn't want to offend anybody.
So that's so funny you say that because I keep finding myself in the company of liberals. And just a couple weeks ago, I was with this group, and I didn't know. Well, I had a feeling that they were liberals, but they did not know that I wasn't. And so we were talking about, or I was introducing myself and saying how I'm on Facebook, but I have problems on Facebook because they hide me and shadow ban me. And one lady said, "Why did they do that? Is it because you're too liberal?" And I started laughing. I said, "Oh, I'm not a liberal at all. I'm a conservative." And they all went. I laughed so hard. I was like, "It's true. I voted for Trump, MAGA," and they were like, "Get out, get out."
So I have a lot going against me. I'm conservative. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm gay. I am Caucasian. And people are like...
White man, no good white man.
No good. So, I mean, what would you say to people who judge?
I'd say stop the hate.
Yeah?
I'd say drink some coffee.
Have some Coke.
Hang out with your friends.
Yep, soda. Yeah.
Find out like what makes them tick.
Yeah. I mean, you have no problem. I hang out with liberals all the time.
Yeah.
I have
do
no
too.
problem with that.
No, but the minute that they find out that you're not a liberal like they are, they flip out and they can't even believe. They're like, "Are you lying?" I'm like, "No, you voted for him." "Yes, I voted for him twice, and I'm so happy I did." No,
What?
3 times.
What do you... Yeah, I voted 3 times for it. I took pictures. I have pictures to prove it because I take pictures when I go.
Oh, you do?
And now that I have my Ray-Ban glasses by Meta,
I need these.
I can record myself.
Yeah.
And I recorded myself walking out of the exit
crazy.
booth.
Show
and
them what they
showing
look
them.
like. Show them. These
These
things
are
so
cool.
I
The only
need-
thing I'm
I need this
afraid
in
of
my
is they're
life.
going to pick up my sound because when they turn on,
Oh, then they go on.
they connect to the Bluetooth.
yeah.
So you may, but whenever you hit this and the light comes on, they're recording.
Yeah. Okay, so by the way, Dennis does not live in Florida. He lives in Connecticut. So I'm getting visitors
Yes,
this week. It's
via
very
Utah.
exciting.
So
Yeah.
you met my friend Sandy because she picked you up off of social media.
Yeah, she's over there, but
She's
she
over
doesn't
there.
need to be on camera.
She's on camera all the time.
Right, she's great.
So
She puts up
I
with
love-
people like us.
I love how you say, what do you do with trolls?
Okay, so if anybody comes on my show and they disrespect me or anybody else on my show, I will just unceremoniously or ceremoniously, as the case may be, dump them into the ocean, which is literally right there.
Can you give us an ocean emoji or a boat or a beach or something?
I do actually have.
'Cause I love that.
I actually have a hat that I wear that has a little shark. It's a baby shark hat, and because Baby Gap sold these baby shark hats, fits me perfectly.
Love
I
it.
wear my baby shark hat. People love it. Then also, when I am on the other side of Florida, I like to throw people in with the gators.
Gators.
So I feed gators and I feed sharks. And we have a great time. See, that's the thing. People come on and they want to say something nasty or they want to be rude or they just want to like comment just something derogatory. And we wait for them to come
Yeah.
on. We're kind of like, oh, looky,
Yeah.
somebody to toss overboard. And then everybody starts screaming, shark attack, gators out, and then putting up gators and sharks. And we have a good time with it.
Yes.
So you can't bother us if you're a troll. We're actually waiting for you.
We're waiting for you.
We're waiting
well,
for you.
I believe in killing people with kindness, especially
That too.
those who don't understand our faith.
Yeah.
Because, well, you're not of our faith, but that's okay. You're a fellow sister in my eyes.
But I am of your faith because I'm actually what they call a completed Jew. So I know the truth now about Jesus. And I can speak very intelligently on all the 5 books of Moses. However, I am learning bit by bit about
Yep.
Jesus Christ's life, and I'm reading the Bible, and
Yep.
I'm reading the scriptures.
And
I'm
we're
figuring it
introducing
out.
her to another testament of Jesus Christ, where she's going to study. Anyway, let's go into
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Myths about gay
Myths about
conservatives,
gay conservatives,
straight
straight conservatives.
And yes, we can be friends. Is that a telemarketer trying to
yes,
tell you?
a telemarketer. Normally, I have my do not disturb
it
on.
makes me so angry, those telemarketers. That is crazy cakes. Why did they do that? Well, we know why they do it, but who
Yeah.
falls for that?
I don't know. People do, and it's scary. But
Yeah,
that's why you
it's
need to
bad.
follow discernment and
Hey,
judgment.
Danny.
What's your biggest takeaway you want to leave for those who may be liberal?
Well,
What
I just want to
message?
say don't judge people. It's just, it's not your job. That's the Lord's job, okay? You don't need to judge anybody. You need to be discerning. If you like somebody, you think you can be friends, and you go for it. And if you find out that they're not your cup of tea, then you walk away. And you don't need to be rude, and you don't need to be mean or angry. Not everybody's going to be your friend.
Yeah.
But when you meet someone like Dennis and I, like,
Totally hit it off. Totally hit it off.
and
We were like,
oh
yep.
my, like this is my new best friend.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like this guy, like everything, he and I understand each other so well. And see, he's gay and I'm straight, so
And we're both
different
conservative.
like that, but
That's
we're
the
both
only thing that
conservative.
we share, more or less. But that and our love for our Savior Jesus Christ and God.
That makes a big difference too.
So I think another myth is so many liberals have the same beliefs that we do, but they just can't admit it. Like I know so many people that are against ending lives, or using birth control as. Sorry, I got sidetracked a little
sorry,
bit.
Sorry. It just sometimes we get wardrobe malfunction.
Sandy is
We're in
sending
the bathing
us
suit
messages.
Sandy's like,
she's like,
girlfriend, the
see?
sisters are coming out.
Oh
so.
no, the girls.
Oh, that's what that is. I
Okay,
thought
what
were
are you
telling
getting
me.
from Sandy here?
No, she's telling me we have to sing happy birthday. Joel Miller's friend, Greg Batone.
Oh.
Just turned 21 years old today. So we'll sing. I have a special birthday song for my followers too. Are you ready?
Yep.
Happy birthday to you.
She sings, I
you
listen.
You live in the zoo. You look like a monkey. And you smell like one too.
Oh no, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
that's my birthday.
I can't do that. Okay,
Bring some brevity into the birthday, Happy birthday.
You are a hoot.
yeah,
You are an
that's what-
absolute
that's what we
hoot.
do.
So
Yeah.
thank you for that. So happy birthday to our friend Joe
Oh, it's
Miller.
over you. Yeah, happy.
We love
No,
you.
it's not Joel, it's Greg.
Oh, it's
Greg
Greg.
just turned
Okay.
21, so now he can be a man.
I love it.
You
I
can
love it.
order alcohol.
Okay, so what? But I don't drink. I don't know. Do you drink?
I like wine.
Okay.
I do like wine.
So
A little bit of a connoisseur over here.
let's go into more myths and conceptions about what questions do you have for the gay conservative or my straight
Or
friend
the straight conservative.
or the straight conservative. Ask us why we voted. Why do you vote conservative?
I vote conservative. Well, not so much conservative at this point. It was really, I chose President Trump because he's peaceful.
Yeah.
I wanted peace in the country. I want peace in the world. And the other party is the opposite of peaceful. I mean, they are warmongers, and they are also wasteful of money,
Yeah.
wasteful of humans, also promoting people who don't deserve it simply because they check boxes.
Yeah.
I want a merit-based
My big
society.
thing
That's why.
is that I am so growing up in this when I was born a boy, a man, and then
Shit.
became a man. When they came out with all these alphabets, A, B, C, D,
Yeah, the
E,
alphabet
what
people,
the heck?
yeah.
Like, why can't we just go back to you're a woman, I'm a man?
So I'll tell you why. Because they want to put us into groups. When you separate people into groups, then you can control them better.
Yeah.
And that's also the reason why I am pro-life. Because everyone is an individual. You don't just look at people and be like, you're part of this group. Oh, you're an unplanned pregnancy. You don't deserve to live. Your dad was a rapist. You don't deserve to live. It's just wrong. And you would think that the liberals who seem like they care so much about people would be like, well, you're denying a person their right to life because in our Constitution, actually our country, what's the first thing that you have a right to? Life. Liberty and the pursuit of happiness. None of which you can get if you are not born.
So
Just saying.
if we go even further, what are the transgenders doing? Every day now, it seems like everybody is transgender.
Yeah, it's a
Back when
trend.
I grew up, it wasn't.
Because it's not real.
You couldn't find it. It was so hard to find. So I would say that has to do with societal conditioning and
Totally.
people hanging out with, like we're hanging out with a bunch of friends. Somebody comes out as gay, and you're like, well, I'm going to be asexual. I'm going to be this, or I'm going to be that. No, be who you are.
Exactly.
Not to please.
Well, that's what, remember back in the day, they told all the gay people that they were born in the wrong body, which is such an insane thing to say. I mean, literally insane. For anyone to think that God has made a mistake, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
I mean, God doesn't make mistakes, and you are created in his
Yeah.
image. So if Dennis is gay, that's because God made him gay. And he is just who he is.
I've tried to pray the gay away. Doesn't work.
Pray the gay away.
Okay, what I can do is follow,
Right, Danny, big family.
choose to follow the commandments that are set forth by God,
Yeah.
and live the law of chastity, and live a
Exactly.
celibate life,
Exactly.
and not be promiscuous, and being washed clean of all my past transgressions. Now, I'm not saying I don't love you if you choose not to keep the commandments. What I'm saying
That's
is,
your choice.
yeah, it's your choice. We will always love you just like Jesus would, but it's not for me. So respect us for
That's
our
right.
decisions.
And I love
Yeah.
that you're talking about the celibacy, because I think people look at someone who says, hey, I'm celibate. I don't want to do that with anyone I'm not married to, or someone I'm not like truly in love with. And my husband passed away almost 3 years ago, and I just choose that,
During a hurricane.
Yeah, right after a hurricane. But he saved my life passing away after the hurricane, honestly. But my point being is that, and he was sick before he died, so we didn't need that sex to have love.
Yeah.
I mean, we would fall asleep every night holding each other's hands, wake up every morning in each other's arms.
Yeah.
Just that was love. And,
Yeah.
and I taught him how to love, despite it wasn't anything to do
Yeah.
with the other thing, because we weren't trying to have children. I mean, he was nearing the end of his life, and I showed him
Yeah.
all the love that I had, and he returned it to me. And now for me to have another relationship that he can even come close to that, I don't really expect it. I don't really care. But I just know
True.
that I keep myself in a way that when I meet my husband in heaven, he will appreciate that about me, that I did not disrespect his memory and jump into bed with someone I don't even know, or even that I'm not married to.
Well, I view my body as a temple.
Also.
Yeah.
Also.
And I wanna keep it pure.
Yeah.
My thoughts pure and
Yes.
my mind clean.
Yes.
That way, when Jesus pleads my case, I know my intent. Jesus knows my
Yes.
intent.
Okay,
No.
and that leads back to the troll situation, because it doesn't matter what anybody else says about you or thinks about you. It is actually none of your business.
Yeah.
Because you know you, and you have to care about what does God think about you.
That's so
That
true.
is all I care
Yep.
about. So you can say whatever you want about me.
Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt us.
Me.
Nope.
Exactly. It's so true. And we learned that, in kindergarten, and it's
Yeah.
still like, that is the golden rule. Well, one of them, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know,
See-
but you can't care.
So I have to give, so she's live on her feed right next to me. She has 18 people on right now with 4 likes. I have 2 people on with 3 likes. So I just gotta say, even though you have less followers than I do, you have more people on, you have better engagement. So don't worry about it.
Well,
It's gonna come with time.
yeah. No, I'm not worried.
You'll be able to tag Retta May band glasses
That's
in a
the
post
thing.
soon.
That's the thing I want to do.
And generate commission and offer a savings to those of your friends who are following.
And
'Cause-
that is so cool that you can do that. It's like sometimes I think I don't really care about having a lot of followers, because I've been doing this for 10 years now. It's my 10th anniversary here in Florida doing the Beach Report. And I have amassed the most amazing followers, as Dennis can attest. I've got these 17 people watching because they love me,
Yeah.
and because they've been watching me all this time, and they've watched me go through a lot.
Yeah.
And I do mean a lot.
Even a bum dying in your canal.
Yes, yes, yes. The
Yeah.
homeless man died. We don't want
I have to go back
so-
and rewatch that.
Yeah,
And-
if you can, because you know they're going to take everything down on Facebook.
Oh, but you broke into Rush Limbaugh's house.
I did do that as well. I did do
He's
that
up there.
live
Yeah,
on Facebook.
live. Oh my gosh,
He
I
was
love
dead
it.
already, by the way.
Okay, that's
It
good to
wasn't-
know.
Yeah, no,
He's
it
already
was-
moved
it was
on.
He'd already moved on to his final resting place, and I actually did it in homage to Rush Limbaugh, who I loved like a father.
Yeah.
I never met him, but I loved
Yeah.
him like he was my dad.
I used to listen to him when I was 18 and 17. I loved before I was even able to vote.
Wow.
And the first person I was able to vote for was Bush. I loved it.
I voted for Bush too.
Yeah.
He was the first. No, I think I voted for Reagan. 1983.
Reagan, okay.
I turned 18.
Wow.
84. That's right. That was my
So,
first election.
so back. Let me go back. So back when I came out of the closet when I was 17 years old, no pun intended, I was actually forced out of the closet because I was a victim of a brutal gay bashing.
Wow.
I was attacked by 15 students in my public high school, received a stab mark that you can see right here.
Oh, no,
Right there.
wow.
I was stabbed and almost left for death in my public high school. Yeah, you can. And so,
wow.
what ended up happening? I was always conservative, and people didn't care. Like they were like, "Oh, you're conservative and you're gay? Wow, I would have never knew." Now it's this huge, like, "Oh, I can't be friends with you."
What is up with that? So, Bam asked me to explain the differences about judging from my perspective. And I just really think that when you just look at someone and you're like, well, oh, he's gay, he must be a liberal. Or, you know, she's a journalist, she must be a liberal. Or she's you know, whatever. Judging anybody for what you think that they are, you're usually wrong. And, you know, and if you're right, again, who cares? I just think it's just really wrong to look at somebody and to decide that you know everything about them. Because
Absolutely.
you couldn't possibly.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't. You just so it's like you can't judge a book by its cover.
No.
And that's what a lot of people do is they assume that because you're a certain way, you vote a certain way, or you may be of a certain belief. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Although you say you can't judge a book by its cover, and I am an author, and you are too.
Yes, I am.
And you gotta know the cover's one of the most important things. So
It is.
people do judge the books by the covers, but when it comes to people, it's just not fair. It's just like you take somebody and you say, well, you look like this, so you must be like this. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Because we are all individuals, and you can never, ever forget
Yeah.
that.
So you have a lot of people on my page asking what your name is. Sandy, thank you for replying. Your name is Jill, and you're from the Beach Report.
The Beach Report. Just
And-
look at the Beach Report.
Every day you go live from this gorgeous beach, and you
Not
show
this one, many beaches
Many
all over
beaches.
Florida.
I love
actually.
it.
I travel a lot.
Have Jill will travel.
That's right. If you need to see the ocean and the water and the beach and the beauty of a sunrise or a sunset, I'm your girl.
So my friend Karen that asked, what is her name? Do you have a link in her? Okay, I have a link not to her Facebook page, but I will add that when this is uploaded
Thank you.
as a live. But I have a link to her YouTube channel in the description below. So Karen couldn't hear that clear enough. What did we just say?
He'll put the link on in his description. So
Well, because of the delayed reaction, it was probably
Okay.
something else we were talking about.
I look forward, Karen, to you being on the Beach Report.
Karen is
Say
a
hi.
hoot. So her
Yeah,
and her
I already
daughters
like her.
live in Cedar City, Utah. So, and they're from Europe. So, anyway.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So I am also European. I am Swiss as well. But I am Swiss is because I became Swiss. I am one of the very few people who immigrated away from America and then came back. So I know all about immigration firsthand.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you can't talk about it with me.
So-
because I know everything.
A lot of people feel that, because you're Cuban or whatever, you may be Democrat, which is not the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
find a lot of people, like a lot of my
Well,
friends
my
are Polish.
my second husband was Cuban, but my first husband was Swiss.
Okay.
That's where I immigrated to. Not easy to immigrate to Switzerland. By the way, when you immigrate to another country, pretty much every country, I think, except for this one. Although you also have to demonstrate that you understand history and all that stuff when you get citizenship here.
Yeah.
But in order to become a Swiss citizen, I had to prove that I could speak the dialect, the Swiss dialect. Not easy.
So, Jill, my friend Karen said she couldn't hear your name. So do you want to
Oh.
say your full name?
Jill Cohen.
Cohen. Okay.
Cohen.
And she says I have to correct myself. She's from the Netherlands. And she's a dual citizen with the U.S.
Karen
and,
is.
Yeah, Karen is.
Oh, cool.
And
We
she
have a lot
won't-
in common.
She won't give up the Dutch nationality, and I love that.
Yeah, I actually had to work really hard to get my Swiss nationality, but both of my children are naturalized Americans. They were born in Switzerland, so they have it. Me, I don't care. I don't care. I actually ran away from Switzerland. That's a long story. But here I am. I'm an American girl.
Love it.
And
Red,
I
white,
am-
and blue
yes,
all
and
the
I'm
way.
very proud
And
of
she's
being
getting me a red, white, and blue
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah, we're gonna get him the.
It's adorable.
My rally hat. I
It's
know
adorable.
exactly where to get it.
And who signed that?
Ron DeSantis,
Governor.
Governor Ron DeSantis, years
He
ago.
rocks.
Years
He
ago.
rocks.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's close with our testimonies as to why we believe there needs to be more love in the world, no matter who you vote for.
Yeah, because God is love. And God wants us to love each other.
Yes,
Because
he
the devil wants us to hate. And the
serpent.
way that you eradicate the devil is by praying to the Lord.
Yeah.
So pray not for yourself,
And
but for all your
The
friends.
devil doesn't want you to pray because he knows it's going to make you happy.
No, but it also eradicates him.
Yeah.
I've been researching that.
Adversary be gone.
Yeah, like seriously, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. You say that and the devil flees.
Yeah.
So do it. That's the other thing about the beach report is we go on the beach and we do honor the Lord
Yeah.
because I'm a child of the Lord. I was
And-
brought into this world as an unplanned pregnancy, and I appreciate every single day of this life.
And you were baptized in this ocean.
This right out there, actually.
Right out
yeah,
here.
that beach right there. I was baptized.
So let's go show people that beach.
Let's do it.
All right.
Who wants to go to the beach?
We're going to turn you around
yeah.
and we'll be back in 5 minutes, Sandy. All right? So then that way my
We're
friend
taking a
Karen
beach walk.
says, hold on. Oops. Turn this around.
You're right, Bam. We're in a spiritual warfare.
We are in a spiritual warfare.
Mm-hmm.
I met the expectations that allowed me to keep both nationalities. Ex-husband is good for something. I love that.
Ex-husband.
Sending prayers to all of you.
Ex-husband is good for
But
something.
ex-husband
Girl.
is good for something. All right,
Yeah.
let's,
All right, so we're walking to the beach right now. Come along. Come along. Follow me.
is building a lot of places in Fort Lauderdale, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. It is just the perfect beach day.
It
I mean,
is.
it doesn't get
Who
any
needs
better than this.
when you have this? that
This
we're
is
going
called
to.
vitamin C right here.
Vitamin C
SEA.
and also vitamin D.
Yeah, yes, vitamin D big time. Oh, probably.
Can't keep
I
up
don't
with
know.
all
There's
those
dog
letters.
poop, don't want
It's
that.
like the LGBTQ
Yeah.
alphabet. You gotta. Okay.
Yeah,
So
those are more
there's-
alphabets for you.
There's a. So this is the actual beach.
Yeah, this
And
is
I'm gonna turn this around to us. Look, she's got her selfie stand. I got mine.
yeah. We're so much alike. You guys would not even believe
We're
it.
walking around.
We
like-
have the
like
same
this.
life. We're like all the
this.
same. Yeah, wait, I gotta show everyone.
Ooh, and I'm falling. My sea legs.
Yeah,
are
be
kicking in.
careful. Yeah, he's got
Look
his
at
sea legs still.
Isn't that awesome?
So we're on the beach here. We've got
A beach with
Dennis
palm
behind
trees.
me.
I miss, my friend Karen says, I miss the beach. They don't have some fake palms trees. Ah! Don't
Yeah, we have
look
real
like
palm
it.
trees
That's
here.
Great. And Karen, it's Jill. Okay, so thank you for clarifying
Jill
that.
Cohen, the beach report.
That's awesome.
You guys know. You guys know.
And look at this. Over here we have jet skis. I'm gonna turn this around.
Yeah, this is a really fun beach, by the way. We are up here in north of Fort Lauderdale.
North
It's called
Fort Lauderdale.
North Beach is this area. And it's also very famous. See all those buildings? That is called the Galt Ocean Mile. And I
Oh.
believe that the first real estate owner was a man named John Galt. Doesn't matter. This was all created in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, and that's when all these buildings
The good
were
old
built
days.
here. And this is where the Brat Pack would hang out, like Sinatra. This hotel right next to us here, this is Ocean Manor.
Oh.
And this was a big hangout for the Brat Pack. This Ocean Manor here it's been here since the 20s, I believe.
I love
It's
it.
a very old hotel.
My friend Karen pays us a really cool compliment. She said, "You both look like a great social media team."
We are. Oh my gosh! Don't think you're ever gonna not see this
I'm
again.
gonna have to go live from the beach in Connecticut
Yeah.
or Rhode Island, and you're gonna
Yeah.
have to be live here. We're gonna have to go live together.
Yeah. Oh, for
We
sure.
just have to figure out. How to do that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That's what we need a social media team for.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And then
we can cover the whole country like
and
this.
she says now the sound is much better.
Because we're at the beach.
Yeah, because we're at the beach.
And you guys, look at his microphone. Like, that is crazy.
Isn't that cool?
I love
and
it.
she has a gimbal.
Yeah,
It
I've got my
kind of
gimbal.
is a stabilizer.
Yeah. I
So
love my
Karen
gimbal.
will watch this
You
later.
guys know about my gimbal.
So then
Hi, Natalie.
you shared here, but what's behind us?
Well, we got some, so that is an issue with Florida right now. These buildings that are under construction over here, the reason being they had to all get up to code because of the what was it called? Sunrise or the, remember the building that collapsed in Miami a few years ago? It's destroyed all the big building condos here in Florida. Everybody has to pay a lot more money to their condo association. If you own a condo, you want to get rid of it. It's not good.
Because
The
they're
condos-
sinking.
Yeah, whether or not they're sinking doesn't matter. They're going to fix all of them and make sure that they don't sink because
Oh.
that was a terrible, terrible tragedy. And I mean, I can't imagine building these great big buildings on the beach. It just
I
seems
know.
like, how does the sand? But on the other hand, like I said, Ocean Manor's been here for such a long time.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It is.
So I don't know how that works. I'm not a building builder like our President Trump. He would know the answer.
He would.
Yeah,
he
he
would.
would. And
Give
he
a
would build
shout
the
out to
building.
American.
Yeah.
Give us an American flag, red, white, and blue all the
That's
way.
right. That's right.
I have friends in New Zealand that tune in. And he is
Shout out
also
New Zealand.
conservative.
I love my Kiwis. I also have a lot of fans in Australia.
Love our
which I
friends.
always call them from the future. So I've got Tracy Crome.
love it.
She's from Perth, I think, and she always comes on. She's Tracy from the future.
Love
Because
it.
she's 12 hours ahead of me.
Yes.
So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Well, it's a different day.
It's
So
2 o'clock in the morning.
whenever
in
I go
Australia.
live on Saturday, I always wish my friends happy church day because it's Sunday where they are.
Oh, there you go.
That's
there you
it.
go.
So, any final words you would like to leave our friends about myths between conservative and liberals?
Well, I just say treat everybody with as you would want yourself to be treated.
Yep.
And understand that we are being divided on purpose, with the express goal being to make us fight with each other
Yep.
and destroy our country. So if you want to fight the devil and fight the hate, then love everybody. Just say to everyone, hey, you look fabulous in that hat. And give everyone compliments.
I love your bicycle.
Yeah,
or your
yeah,
glasses.
exactly. Where'd you get those? I want them too. It doesn't matter. Just be kind to the people in your life, especially the people you love the most, because those are the people that you probably will abuse the most. I'm just saying, if you do that. But anyway, love everybody. It doesn't cost anything. And always be positive. Always show everybody that the best way is the happy, nice way.
That's it.
Because really, we can do this the hard way or do this the easy way. I want to take the easy way.
Amen, sister. I
Yeah.
love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. This is awesome. Well, we're going to go get my red, white, and blue hat. I just want to
Yeah,
read
we
all
gotta
the
go
comments
get him hat
here.
shopping.
Now, that sounds... Okay,
Hey,
wait.
Filet.
People are begging us to do that beach north and south. Do unto others as you would
That's
have
it,
done.
right
Yes.
there, Karen.
That's the golden
Treat
rule.
everyone the way you want to be
Yep.
treated, and you're gonna get along
In the
fine
Netherlands.
with everybody.
Look, read what she says about the Nether. This is awesome.
Wait, where's the, oh, in the Netherlands, the buildings are on top of the dike, not on the beach. Never build on the sand. Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know what people think in America sometimes. They really do crazy things here.
Yeah, we are. That's
And
why
we're
we
literally
need to
on a
have-
sandbar.
That's why we need to have good leadership.
Exactly. Exactly. And
Well,
we've got it now. So
We just say
things are
we
going to
need
get
more
better.
love and light in this world. And thank you for
Exactly.
being a part of it. And thank you for not judging us for who we believe. And like Jill, she would throw you in with the shark.
That's right, because what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that they're just too little of. I love that song. Anyway,
She
I
needs an
break into
agent.
song all the time. Yeah, no, I don't need no stinking agent.
Okay.
I got
Oh,
these
she's her
guys.
own agent. I
Yeah, I'm
love
my
it.
own agent.
I love it.
Exactly.
All
I'm
right,
a one-woman
everybody.
show. One-woman show on the beach resort.
Thank you. And please
So
follow
come
my
watch.
friend Jill. Check her out.
Yeah.
And for your followers, if they want to
you
get
guys,
in touch with me,
please follow Dennis. Check him out. Well, we're going to be working together in the future, so you're going to get to know Dennis,
Yes.
just all of us together, because we're all friends on the Beach Report, and on the Dennis how do you say your name? again?
Schleicher.
Schleicher Show.
Yeah, the Dennis Schleicher. Just Dennis.
Dennis Schleicher Show.
Yeah,
I like
say that 4 times.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
my friend Karen says the Dutch know how to handle the water. We're below sea level.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
and she
true.
said, what a beautiful voice you have.
Oh, thank
So
you
we
so
had
much.
Jill
Thank
premiering
you.
on my station singing for the very first time.
That's what we do.
I love it. Do you want to close us off with the song?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Gotta end it with Amazing Grace.
That's awesome. And this is what you get when you get 2 bloggers, vloggers, influencers, content creators, whatever we are,
Non-stop fun.
together. Non-stop fun.
Oh, they want you to spell your last name.
Oh, it's SCHLEICHER. And it's in the description.
I put it in the description.
Yep, she put it in the description.
Please check him out. You
Ditto.
guys, check out the Beach Report. Let's all be friends with
And
each
it's
other.
one of the new hymns in our hymnals is Amazing Grace.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Thank you,
Wow.
Karen.
I didn't even know that.
Thank you,
You
Karen.
see how the Lord works.
Yep, for bringing that up.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, love and light your way.
Ciao for now.
That was so much fun.